Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share in this video a question around, are you positioned to make more money with your PTIN? And so if you don't know what a PTIN is, it stands for Prepare Tax Identification Number, which is the number people get who are paid to prepare tax returns for companies for the most part. So the most common person that have a PTIN number will be working for a tax firm doing tax preparation services for a company. The second to that will be a person who's an owner of an income tax service who has a PTIN along with an EFIN, which allows them to become a tax service. And so that's the significant difference between a PTIN holder versus an income tax uh, company, is that you must have the necessary credentials put together to allow yourself to be a tax service to do business with clients in a proper and legal way. So to position yourself to make more money with your PTIN is to simply go outside of working for a company and partner up with independent tax services that has a revenue split program where you can make extra money as a result of that. Now, the downside to working for independent tax service doing a revenue split is that you are required to go out and get your own clients, and you're going to bring them through the company where you're going to make 70-30. You'll get 70%, I'll get 30% of that. So for example, if you're charging $450 for self-employed individual tax returns, 70% of that is $315 you would make per client, versus if you're working for a tax firm only making 13, 14, $15 an hour. And so just look at that difference when it comes to the math, how much more money you would make just simply from working as an independent tax preparer, working for an independent tax company. And that's how you position yourself to make more money with your PTIN. And so the more clients you go out and get, the more money you make. So you want to be able to master marketing your business and going out and get clients for your business to make much as money as possible. And the way you do that is to become knowledgeable with the knowledge and skills of tax preparation, so you can go out and get more clients because you're able to show them that you have the knowledge and you have the skills to get the job done, and you're able to use that as a marketing tool to bring in more clients. And you definitely want to leverage social media. That's going to help you do that even more efficiently and more effectively versus local strategies. Local strategies work, but the problem is you only can reach so much territory when it comes to where you live at. You only can cover so much ground locally when it comes to passing out business cards, flyers, postcards, and any other marketing material you're trying to pass out to people. You only can do so much of that by yourself. So you basically got to have a budget that you're gonna be able to pay somebody to actually go out and pass some of your marketing material out, and make sure they actually passing it out is the big problem you'll face when it comes to that. So when it comes to leveraging the online space, social media accounts is the way you want to be when it comes to marketing your business to get more money, which positions you to make more money through being knowledgeable, um, through being able to help your end user with their tax preparation needs, is what you want to be able to do. And so you position yourself to do that, and simply being able to educate them, show them why they want to work with you versus going somewhere else, and let them know that you got their best interest at heart when it comes to helping your clients with their tax preparation needs is important. So you must come off in a way that lets people know that, hey, I'm here to help and support you the best way I can. And the best way I can do that is to educate you and to let you know what your responsibilities are as a tax preparer and what my responsibilities are as a tax professional when it comes to this relationship of helping you with your tax preparation needs. Is what I'm here to do, to be a service to you. And this is what I charge for my services. And the reason I charge this amount for my services, and be able to break it on down why this is the amount you charge, and paint the picture of why you don't want to get focused on the dollar amount, but get focused on the big picture. The big picture is you want to do business with somebody you know, like, and trust enough that's going to do right by you and your information. Because once I get your information, I can do whatever I want with it if I'm not the person that's going to do right by you. Meaning I can make more money with your information by doing something illegal with it versus me doing what I need to do with it, and that's to file a accurate and complete professional tax return. So you want to paint the picture that what I do is bigger than just the dollar amount that you're looking at. And you want to let them know that you don't want to just go give your information to anyone, because the consequences of that is going to be costly, frustrating, and challenging to fix. And you got to understand there's more ways to be affected by identity theft other than tax returns. People go to jail in other people's names, and somebody will commit a crime in your name, go to jail under that name, and now it's hard for you to prove that it wasn't you who had went to jail for that crime that happened in a totally different state, or it might even happen in the same state. But the bottom line is, there's so many ways to be hurt by identity theft other than tax fraud. And so you want to understand that you want to go to a person that's going to protect your information. You want to go to someone who's going to do right by your information, who's going to do right by you, who's going to educate you and show you why you got the refund you've gotten, and give you some strategies and tips, if it's any, to give you on what you can do to generate a bigger refund next year. And so if you have a self-employed business, it's some ways to help you understand the different business expenses that's related to that business as write-offs. So that's one strategy for people that's self-employed. For people who are not self-employed, who strictly working a W-2, who are getting 1099s, who are getting unemployment, who are getting interest income and all these other different types of income, it's only so much we can do with the individual taxpayer when it comes to helping them save money with their tax obligation based on how much they made overall, and based on their overall situation, that we take a look at to see what other things can we do to help you save money, is what tax planning is about. But we're talking about in this video, help you position yourself to make more money as a PTIN holder, which is the person who gets paid to do taxes for a tax firm. And the new way to make more money is to simply connect with an independent tax service that's going to allow you to do a revenue split with them, where we're going to give you the education and the training and the resources and the tools that's going to position you to go out and market yourself in such a way to bring in more clients for yourself, to make more money for yourself, because now you're generating money based on you going out and getting your own clients. And like I said, with a 70-30 split, 70% of 450 is $315. So if you go out and get 20 people at $315, do the math. You wouldn't make that if you worked for a tax firm making $15 an hour, only working 40 hours a week. Even working at 40 hours a week, making $15 an hour, you will still make more money if you can go out and get enough people to do for yourself under your own business as an independent tax preparer working under a tax firm, because independent tax firms are more open to you making more money that way than traditional tax firms. H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt, Liberty, those places, and some big four places, they're not open to that type of environment as far as you coming in and making your own money by bringing in your own clients to their establishment. That's not their agenda. That's not their setup. That's not what they're about. So you're not going to be able to do that with those type of companies. So the independent tax firm is the place you want to come to, connect with someone, and build a good relationship with, where you believe and feel they're going to treat you right, and this is the best place to come to make the money you want to make. And going out and getting your own clients, you can make that happen because you've already done that by working for the company that you're with, and you already got some clientele there that you brought to the company. And once you simply switch over and let people know that you're doing your own thing, generally those clients come with you. And so that's how that situation works when it comes to that building up your own clientele through someone else's independent tax firm already. So when it came to working for Jackson Hewitt, I had a partner who worked there so many years that she built up a large clientele. And so when she left, they left with her. And so she was able to make multiple six-figure income as a result of that. So if you already got a clientele base set at a company that you're working for, and you put the word out that you're leaving that company to start your own business, you're going to get a certain percentage of those, if not all, that's going to follow you to your new endeavor when it comes to having your own tax service that's going to allow you to make more money as a result of that. So if that's something you sound like you're interested in doing, reach out to me at 773-782-1320. Let's talk, let's chat. Let me educate you and show you what that looks like for you, what you have to be willing to go out and do to bring in your own clients to make that type of income, especially if you're not already doing that, especially if you don't already have a clientele base working for a company already that you can bring with you once you leave that company to join your new venture, working with a new company as an independent tax professional, making your own money directly from the clients that you brought in already from working for a client for a company already. Because see, bringing money to a company like Jackson Hewitt, H&R Block, and Liberty, they might give you a referral fee, if anything, but it's not going to be nothing close to what you could have made if you'd have processed that client personally and made a revenue split working with another independent tax company. So if you want to learn more about how that generally works, what the setup looks like, and what you're going to be able to do with that, especially if you're the person that A, already has clientele working with another tax firm already, or B, you're interested in connecting with a tax firm, independent tax firm, and implementing that alternative strategy to making more income by going out and getting your own clients and making the bulk of that income for yourself is the key to making that happen. Then reach out to me again. The call to action on that is 773-782-1320. Or you can email me at thomas@workwthomas.com, and we can talk, chat, get to know one another, and let me paint the picture of realistically what that's going to take, what that's going to look like for you when it comes to taking the PTIN that you already have and leveraging experience and clientele you might already have set up working for another company and bringing it on with you on your new venture to start your own independent tax service for yourself, which is the end game and big picture goal to making more money and position yourself to do so. It's the way you get it done. And I'll see you in my next video.